Hey everybody, it's Steve. Hope you're doing good. A little bit of overcast today. Thought I'd go out and do a little walk. When I taught, one of the things that my students always loved is when I told a story. So here we go. Back by popular demand. It is story time. So I went to Walmart the other day. Only had to pick up a few things, and I went up to the front to check out. Every line was long and packed, as Walmart always is. And I picked a line behind a lady who only had maybe like 10 or 11 things. So I go and I get in line behind her. Well, she sees that I only have I think I only had like 3 things. And she's like, "You can move in front of me." And I was like, "It's okay." But she insisted. So I moved in front of her and started to check out. And as I was checking out, she started talking. And she was telling me about this pizza that she was getting because her granddaughter liked it. So I went and finished checking out my stuff, and I stayed there listening to her talk about her granddaughter who had come to live with her and wasn't helping with rent or bills like she said she was going to. And she just didn't know what to do. And she's like, "I talked to her and I don't think it's doing any good. Just don't think she's listening." So I tell her, you should keep talking, keep saying what you have to say, speak your truth. And here's the thing, she's listening. She may not act like it, she may not respond, but she's listening. So get through with all of that, and the checker's checking out her stuff, and the whole time that we're talking, I am like, as the bags fill, getting the bags and putting them in her basket and talking to her. So she asked me what I did, and I told her that I took care of my mom, uh, that she suffered from dementia from an accident stemming from being hit by a drunk driver. And she asked me what my mom's name was, and she asked me what my name was, and I told her. And she said she was going to pray for us, which is very, very nice. And I started to walk away. I told her to have a good day. I started to walk away, and she said, "By the way, what's your name?" And I told her, "My name is Steve." And she just broke down and started crying. So I walked over, and she told me, that her husband, who had passed away, his name was Steve. And I gave her a hug, and she talked about her husband for a while, what he used to do, how he passed away. And the checker is just looking at us like, what's going on? She finishes her stuff, she pays. We stand there as she's finishing up her story. And I'm like, "All right, well, I'm going to pray for you too. Don't give up on your granddaughter. Keep talking to her." She said she was hopeful because she went to church with her on Sunday. And then I left. She went her way and I went mine. Here's the thing. This lady just needed to talk to somebody. She needed someone to listen to what's happening in her life. She just needed someone to listen. And I could tell. So me, of all people, looking the way I look, I took the time and I stopped and I listened. And I showed compassion. And I showed empathy. And I showed understanding. And I showed caring. And you know what? That doesn't cost anything. You can give that for free. Yeah, I stopped and I gave up my time. I could have got home 10 minutes earlier. But that 10 minutes, for me, it wasn't that much. For her, it meant a lot. It meant a whole lot. When you have opportunity to show people kindness, don't miss out. Life is about opportunities, people. When they present themselves, are you going to move on? Not be bothered? Or are you going to take it? And maybe make the difference in someone's day. I know what I did. Did what I always do. You guys be good. Love yourself and your family. I will see you next time. The big dog is out.